Welcome back. It's Cubemass, everybody. Merry Cubemass. Welcome back to another vintage cube draft on Magic: The Gathering Online. It is the most wonderful time of year. Vintage Cube is probably the most fun that you can have playing in Magic. I would say if you love Magic, try to play Vintage Cube if you can. The first couple times you're going to get beat up, but maybe watch a couple videos like this or streams and stuff, get a feel for the cube, and once you get going, you will have a blast. Alright, we already opened Power. I like it. There are some cards that are better than Mox Pearl, so let's take a look at the rest of the set. Rofellos is awesome in the mono green deck. Goblin Guide is pretty darn good in the mono red deck, but not one of the marquee cards like Rofellos is for green. Other than that, I like Night's Whisper. Incinerate, Lightning Greaves can be good. Kodortha Forge Master is like a very clunky tinker effect. Corpse Dance can be really, really good. But Mox Pearl is the key here. It may seem like an innocuous card, but this little baby lets us go to turn 2 mana on turn 2, or 3 mana on turn 3. It just makes everything in your hand better. Alright, now we have some interesting decisions. If I was just going to go, say, let's pick the card that goes best with our first pick. Well, Elspeth gets out on turn 3 if we have a Mox Pearl. Is that good enough reason to pick Elspeth? Probably not. Glen Elendra counters 2 different non-creature spells with the sacrifice ability. It is an awesome card. Very, very powerful. Skull Clamp can be very, very good if we are playing tokens and a white weenie strategy, because we'll just turn our crappy creatures into 2 cards. I'm going to take Glen Elendra and see what wheels. We want to stay open-ish, but Glen Elendra is so good. That was the most powerful card in the pack. Let's take the power and see where it gets us. Okay. Arcane Artisan is a way to make like giant creature tokens of cards in our hand. So if it would be good if we get a show and tell. It's the same type of deck as that would want it. It's also good with like reanimation strategies, because you have big beefy threats. But we aren't into that yet. Nissa is awesome. I really would like to play it in the cube, but I just played mono green. I don't really want to play it again. And it's not the premier card. I think Metamorph, it's a clone, it's an artifact, and it can copy their most powerful thing for 3 mana and a little bit of life. Fallen Shinobi, this one is new to me. Whenever it deals combat damage, exile top 2 cards of the library. Until end of turn, you may play those cards without paying their mana cost. Whoa. Yeah, that card seems busted. We have to play blue-black to do it. But honestly, I'm willing to do that. That is really good. Mystical Tutor is very good as well, because it can help you find that board wipe when you need it, or that card draw spell when you need it. But I really want to play with this. I haven't played with Fallen Shinobi ever. It seems fun. I want to see the art. Ooh, yeah, Zombie Ninja. Don't see that too often. Sorry guys for that banging. Ooh. What else? We have Kaya. It can exile Moxen and stuff. It's good if we play against like mono red or something. Arid Mesa is a fetch land, which is really good. Monastery Mentor is sweet. I think we're going to take the Teferi. I actually hate that this card is in the cube, but it is very, very good. So we're going to play Teferi. And pass Monastery Mentor. I want Monastery Mentor, but I think Teferi is just a little bit better. Fractured Identity is awesome. It exiles a permanent, and I get a copy of their permanent. So, pretty cool. There are some other good picks here, but they're in colors we're not necessarily playing. I mean, it looks like Big Red is open. I could take Zealous Conscripts on the hopes of getting like Kiki Jiki combo, but let's take the Fractured Identity. Here we have a couple interesting choices. We have Badlands. We have Banishing Light. And we have Fairgrounds Warden. Let's take Banishing Light, I think. Now I kind of wish we had the Elspeth. The Nahiri is very good. We'd have to splash red. Chrome Mox is pretty decent too, because it accelerates us. Condemn is pretty legit though. I really like Recurring Nightmare. Can we make Recurring Nightmare work? Let's take it. I don't know if we're gonna do anything with that, but it is a sweet card. Tessie Gray is a possibility. Elspeth, okay. Yeah, now I'm feeling a little bit better about this deck. Woodfall Primus and Shriekmaw are good with Recurring Nightmare, but let's take Elspeth. I think we're just going to be the blue-white control deck kind of thing. Disenchant is very good. Terramander, I think it's just too slow for this deck. So let's take a Disenchant for the sideboard, although we might run it mainboard. It is good enough. We could possibly play Smokestack. If we end up in black, Mesmeric Fiend is very good, so we will take Mesmeric Fiend. Anything that disrupts your opponent in Vintage Cube can be very powerful because it stops them from doing their nasty stuff. Well, Premier, it's almost removal. Burial Rites is good with, if we find ways to discard things. We'll take that. I don't know if we're going to do it. We'll take a Gonti and a Danto Vanguard. Okay. Well, let's see. If we get like Baby Jace, then we could start running the reanimation package. Well, what do we have here? We have Leovold. Swords to Plowshares, Kitesail Freebooter, Impulse, Exhume. My instinct says take Impulse. But Swords to Plowshare with 1 mana is very, very powerful. And that is the kind of card that turns your good deck into a winning deck. Because late in the game, you can play a 3-drop that's powerful and have a powerful 1 mana spell. There's O-Ring, there's Wooded Foothills, Gifts Ungiven. Gifts Ungiven with Unburial Rites is probably worth it because that synergy. Okay, so we're gonna play Unburial Rites, we're gonna play Gifts Ungiven, we're gonna play Recurring Nightmare. That means we are trying to play Esper, so Concealed Courtyard is very good. Now Pack Rat might be better because we can discard big fat creatures with it. So, and you can just win with Pack Rat. Let's play Pack Rat and hope we wheel Courtyard or maybe Daze. Maybe even Wall of Omens. Alright, we want more discard cards, and we need to keep our eye out for big fatties now. The big boss. Ooh, Damnation. This is very frustrating. Survival is good if we want to go into all-out graveyard, but we're not playing green, so we're not. We have two very good fetch lands here. Thragtusk, which is but my real sweet eye candy, apple of my eye, Mana Confluence. People underestimate this card, but honestly, if it just said, like, return 3 creatures, it'd be good. Counter spell, draw a card, good. Draw a card, good. It's just, like, everything you need. Ooh, we could go Amaria or Bitter Blossom. Could use Rotting Registrar to discard cards. If we want a combo, Vamp Tutor does it. Bitter Blossom is pretty sweet, though. Let's do Bitter Blossom. You know, we're almost like the perfect opposition deck. If we could get opposition. Wings of Abandon. Elish Norn. What's better, Entomb or Elish Norn? I think we take Entomb. Well, let's take Elish Norn. It's perfect with all our tokens. Boom. Alright, we have not taken any lands. We need to fix that. Well, there's a really good Liliana, but we have 4 or 5 drops already. There's a really good Spell Pierce, and there's the land. I just said we have to take the land. I know it feels like we're passing a really good card for a land, but you have to pass good cards for lands in this format. Ulamog, we can't reanimate. Umezawa's GTA is decent. Sun Titan is pretty good. Hero of Bladehold, Kite Sail Freebooter. Let's take the Freebooter. It's Disruption. We want Spirit Keeper or Nighthawk. Let's take Nighthawk sideboard against the red deck wins of the world. I think we are in a little bit of trouble here. We just don't quite have... We're not that good of a control deck, and we're not that good of an aggro deck, and we're not that good of a combo deck. So we need to figure that out soon. We can get like 2 more Planeswalkers. We can maybe just cut the Unburial Rites. Terminus or Damnation. I think we are more likely to be able to play Damnation, because Terminus, you have to kind of get that miracle. Yeah, we want Mesmeric Fiend in there. 2 lands. Call us 2-land Tony. Take this in case we get opposition. That is like the dream card right now. If we get opposition, we'll just cut all the graveyard stuff and just be token opposition deck. And I could die a happy wizard. Die a happy wizard. Like Dumbledore. More tokens. Pretty good. Come on, everybody. Fire Blast. Decent if we do mono red the last pack. Probably not likely. I really want to cast that Fallen Shinobi. I don't really have the best deck for it, but never know. I would love to use Glenelendra to... Ooh, okay. We have some serious thinking to do. Oh, Coalition Relic is super fixing. Teferi is super good Planeswalker. Gideon is a decent Planeswalker. We have more Reanimate cards. I just don't think we're gonna be the Reanimate deck. Would I rather have Gideon or Teferi? Or a Coalition Relic? Let's take Coalition Relic. It fixes our mana, it ramps, and we'll see if anything else passes to us. Because there's so many good cards in there for us. Mana Leak would be really good. Destroy all lands. We don't have that many good cards. Ooh, Polluted Delta is really good. Narset's decent. Fatal Push, I don't think there's that many targets in the format. Well, here's a Karn. There's Pestermite, and Kiki was in the last pack. Karn is a slow card advantage. Languish is a mini board wipe. I think we'll take Sunchrome Coast. I like Council's Judgment as well, but we're going to play another double white card with no fixing. It's a bad plan. Oh, Ancient Tomb in the house. Ancient Tomb is the opposite of color fixing, but I know, and we're passing 2 other lands, but it lets us play these powerful 4-drops on turn 3. Passing Inquisition hurts. Inquisition could have been very nice. That's the problem with Cube. You pass a lot of good cards. You just have to kind of train yourself to let it go, like Elsa. Like Elsa in Frozen 2. Which I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet. Let me know in the comments if Frozen 2 is where it's at. If Olaf, turns into the bad guy, that'd be dope. Evil snowman. He's like carrot nose rots. He's made out of yellow snow or something. That'd be pretty sweet. Tinky Winky. We don't have the cards for that. Angel of Invention is another 5-drop we don't want, and not a very good one. Path to Exile is sweet. It's like what you want to be doing. Ooh, a Johnny. Recruiter can find Mesmeric Fiend or Pack Rat or Freebooter. We're not playing Recruiter. We could play Spear of Heliod. Ooh, I wish we could have been an Oath deck. That would have been sweet. Let's take Liliana's Triumph. I think it's more likely we want to play that. Containment Priest or Wrath of God. Or Hangerback. Just a big giant threat. We have 1 Wrath. Let's play a Wrath of God. We want 2 Wraths. And then what do we want? Do we want Thran Dynamo? I don't think so. We don't have that much to ramp into. Fate's Fetters. stops things. Gideon is another Planeswalker, but it's another 5-drop. Don't want another 5-drop, so I think I want Ultimate Price or Faith's Fetters. Faith's Fetters stops Planeswalkers as well, so let's take the Fetters. I'm tempted to take Brightling, but I'm not going to. Alright, we got Gideon back. Bone Shredder too, but Gideon's better. We're just going to be the blue-white token deck with blacks for some reason. Armageddon isn't bad when we have Planeswalkers. Take Legion's Landing. Guess we'll take Rishadan Port. Porcelain Legionnaire is great against certain decks. The Spear, okay. Trinket Mage. So my first thought is, what if we cut black? But then my next thought is, we don't have 2-drops then. I think we don't want to play Legion's Landing. I think we don't want to play Spear of Heliod. And that gives us 24 cards, 16 lands. Probably want to make one more cut. So I think I'm going to cut Damnation and put it in if we are playing against creature decks. And Disenchant will be a good sideboard card as well. So put lands in. And add basics. Seems about right. And we will save, and we will play our first match. I think this deck has got some promise. I mean, you ramp out an early Planeswalker and follow it up with some removal spells for what they do, you can really get ahead fast. We're not doing anything inherently broken, though, so that's the scary part. What is this cute doggy? Scrambled Good Boy. Where do you even find Scrambled Good Boy? Never heard of that one. We'll keep, and we'll play a turn 1 freebooter. Okay, we got the Birds of Paradise. That's a little scary. Alright, we can take Incubation Druid. Ooh, they have no non-creature cards. Dang. Alright. I guess we just try to get to our Wrath, probably. Faith's Fetters. It's locking up some sort of lizard ghost, I think. Incubation Druid. Cool. Have fun incubating your quail eggs. Well, Mesmeric Fiend doesn't do too much for me either now, does it? But you know what it does do? Makes me a pack rat. What else do they have in their hand? Battle Sphere. Yuck. The cool thing is we're going to copy that battle sphere if they get to playing it soon. And that'll buy us time against the onslaught. They playing nothing? Whoa. Okay. Let's play this. Smack them. And let's get ourselves a little Bitter Blossom going on. You know, that way if we wrath the board, we'll start creating little fairies to help kill them. Oh, they're adapting. Smart. Okay. Here I think we Faith's Fetters the Battle Sphere, and then next turn we Fallen Shinobi them with one of our flying tokens. Because we can't have ourselves dying to Mere Battle Sphere. I could get in for 2, but then I take 4. So I'd rather block. I think our Shinobi is going to do us proud here. Oh my. Well, that kills us. I can't stop that. Okay. We definitely don't want Mesmeric Fiend. Don't want Freebooter. We want... God, what do we even want? We want Damnation. We want Ophiomancer. We want Liliana's Triumph. And we don't want... Pack Rat. Cool. Now this time we'll just win. Good plan. Yes, we'll play first. Well, shit. Ooh, why am I playing Rishadan Port? Whatever, we're keeping. Hopefully we can get to Teferi and then get to Damnation somehow. Keeping mostly just because of Teferi. Or no. Keeping mostly just because Damnation, but we need double black for it, so it's going to be a long, hard road. Get tapped. So we'll slow him down. Slowing him down. We want to draw a swamp here. Perfect. Thank you for listening, deck. Uh-oh, Croofy Doofy. Yeah, let's play a Bitter Blossom and keep tapping their mana. Because the Bitter Blossom will protect our Elspeth if we decide to play one next turn. Holy shit, natural order. That's going to be bad for me. We really need... Ooh, shit. That's the big boy land. And they kill Bitter Blossom. Disgusting. Well, I can't stop them from natural ordering. Damn it. Oof. This is a tough one. Let's create a 2/2. And we're just gonna clench our butt cheeks and hold on for the ride. I think they just get... We have to hope they have the haste creature in hand, Craterhoof, but then they can just play it, so... Nope, they had it. And that'll kill us. I just couldn't stop it. I needed another black land. I obviously shouldn't have kept this hand, but... Our deck was too slow to beat the mono green menace. So let's try round 2. Even baby Teferi couldn't save us there. Alright. Match 2, baby. We'll keep. Dude, what am I doing? I have Recurring Nightmare going. What am I thinking? Hey, we'll freeboot their hand. We're going to take Elspeth. Try to beat him down that way. They'll play Signet this turn, but they were going to do that no matter what. And then probably Jace Bellerin the turn after. Oh, they'll play Wall of Omens instead of Signet. I find that very unwise, but whatever. Mana. Oof, we needed to draw mana. Council's Judgment on Kitesail Freebooter? Oh, Pack Rat, okay. Surprised they were that scared of the rat. Land. Alright. Alright. Now we need island. Not just land, island. Signet and another Signet? Ooh, Baby Jace. Okay. It's good with me. Alright, island. Oh, swamp. We literally can't play anything. Let's attack Jace and force them to give us a card or kill Jace off. Maybe my deck is a little half-baked here. Starting to seem that way. But if we draw an island and get the Shinobi in play, we could really just win. 2 free cards off the top of their deck could just crush. Dak Faden, Daddy Faden. What are you doing, Dacky? Trading lands for cards. It's a good one. Ugh. More mana we don't need. Well, we're going to stop Dak. We can't have Dacky boy hurting us. Just keeps drawing them to their best cards. With that much mana, they will win if they do that. We just need to draw an island, everybody. Gather the 7 Dragon Balls and wish to the great dragon, whatever the name is, for an island. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely doing the Shinobi. And then we're going to play Freebooter again. It'll be cool. Alright, we get Chase's Vryn's Prodigy for free. Ooh, yeah, if we flip Jace, they get it back. So we want to just chump block with Jace. Do they have a counter spell for Freebooter? Okay. Oh, I could have spell pierced, but they could have paid. Okay, no, that's fine. They're gonna Caracas baby Jace. Ugh, misplay. So out of that whole exchange, I got nothing, and they got... Well, I got a Ninja in play. And they got a baby Jace and an Elspeth back. I am a fool. Ugh. It hurts, everybody. It hurts. When you try sometimes, then you don't succeed. What would we want to metamorph? I don't even know. Yeah, I guess let's try to kill Elspeth. Fair enough. A lot of damage. You want to draw a Wrath here, so I don't want to mess with the Glenalandra. Alright. I can exile Elspeth. I can exile... Let's exile Elspeth. Get our own. And we can begin to rebuild our empire. The Elspeth kills us with Geist. Well, I mean, I can chump, but... And we'll create a token. And sit back and relax. See what they do. They get the big Jace. They can Council's Judgment. To get rid of whatever they want, I guess. They could... I don't know what they're gonna do. They could Council Judgment's Faith Fetters and use Dak to steal an artifact if I play Metamorph, so I should be careful about that. Junik. Maybe it's Junik, like unique. Yeah, maybe it's a Swedish soft J. Unique. Junik. Wait, what? Council's Judgment. Okay. I understand. They're judging. Don't judge me, bro. What are you gonna vote? Elspeth. Okay. We can get rid of Elspeth. That's fine. Ain't no thing. If there's no attacks, we'll probably kill Jace on our turn. Yeah, I guess I'll take 4 flying damage. We go to 5. Let's block, because we've got Recurring Nightmare to help reset things or something. Destroy all creatures? Okay. Interesting that they felt the need to do that. But that's fine. Let's Banishing Light Jace, I guess. Maybe that's incorrect, but I'm doing it anyway because it's gonna get them, well, I don't know. Let's just play this while we have it. Then counter it if they like. Sure. No worries, bro. I don't even want that anyway. Now let's hope they play something big and we just metamorph it. That's the plan. I'm sticking to it. Island? Yes! Oh, well, in a turn. Consecrated Sphinx. Okay. Fair enough. We're going to get our own Consecrated Sphinx. We've got Mystic Confluence up. We're going to draw some cards here. Cool. Got some land, whatever. Oh my god. I forgot. This is how this goes down. And if they want to draw more cards, they can, but they're going to draw through their whole deck. And we want more cards. Oh, that's BS. Freaking Narset. I can't draw extra cards, but they get to. They have 6 cards in their library. I'm gonna play Mana Crypt? This is confusing. They got Emrakul? Something big is going down. Kind of nervous. Repeal. Okay. We're going to do 2 counters and 1 return. All right. Good turn for us. And they concede. They didn't have to concede there. So we really... And they concede again? Whoa. They must be really salty. Wait, cancel. We need to edit our deck here. We made a couple of mistakes. With our land, we really don't want Reshit on port. We'd rather just have one more plains or island or swamp, colored mana. Now, when we're running this deck, we really don't need... Well, we don't need Incurring Nightmare. We can take Unburial Rites, Elish Norn, and Gifts Ungiven, but then we should play something else early. So I would say let's play something like Disenchant. And boom, we're off to the races. Who will we play today? Oh, we have to go to play. Let's go. Round 3, baby. We're 1-1. Our deck is very powerful, but maybe a little too slow. So let's get a couple fast draws. Get in there. Bing, bong, boom. Smack them. Whack them and smack them. Chop them up. Eat them. We'll play first. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 I say, that is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Swamp time, baby. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. We're pack ratting it. And we got Wrath of God for later if we need it. They got the Spell Pierce. Mana Tithe. Daze. That's fine. I like that they set themselves back to daze our pack rat. They really couldn't deal with it, huh? Alright, now I guess we just play Teferi. And we uptick it. And better to just get it out there. Stoneforge Mystic. Skull Clamp, interesting. Well, we've got all the mana we could ever need. We can Wrath at instant speed, which is cool. Baby Jace. Alright, now I will Wrath. I don't know. Seems like they had two things out. We get rid of it. Now we just need to draw like a good Planeswalker or something. We really need a good draw here. I didn't want them to draw 2 cards off of the Skull Clamp. Yeah, that's very frustrating. We really need Planeswalker. Something to do with our mana. We have very good setup. Oh my gosh. This is killing me. I could have return search for Encanta to their hand. Maybe I will do that next turn. We'll see. Okay. We can get Gifts Ungiven with Elish, Norn, and Unburial Rites at the end of their turn. Or I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have enough mana to just go for it, don't I? That's pretty cool. Okay, each opponent can only... They can't counter anything anymore. Oh no, I didn't need to do that. Whatever. Gifts Ungiven. Targeting them. Unburial Rites. And where's Elish Norn? There she is. The Grand Cenobite herself. Done. They have to put them in the graveyard. Boom. And we have ourselves an Elish Norn. Now all their creatures will be tiny and ours will be huge. It's not as good as like a Gristlebrand or something, or like the Angel that only lets them cast 1 color spells, but it's still pretty good. Fact or fiction? Okay. So I'd say they can have Muldrifter and Probe or Colonnade, Legion Land. Legion's Landing isn't very good when we have Elish Norn out. Boom. Let's see what they take. Put the Probe with Legion's Landing and Colonnade because Muldrifter is the best card. Okay, they took Probe and Legion's Landing. Alright. Let's return search for Azcanta to their hand and draw a card. Very cool. Play Coalition Relic. Play Glen Alandra. And we can kill any non-creature spell that we don't like using Elish Norn. So we're sitting pretty. This is how our deck is supposed to work. We have 8 cards in hand, so should be a little scared. We know one of them is that, and one of them is Legion's Landing, which doesn't do much of anything either. That's fine. Let's return it again. Because we want to get more cards. Play an island. Swing in for 8. Now I don't really want to do too much with Elish Norn because if they wipe the board, we still have a 3/3 to attack and win. Alright, we won the first match. They had artifacts, so disenchant seems good. They were running a Danto's Landing, which makes me think they do have white weenies. So let's play a Damnation and get rid of... Mesmeric Fiend. Cool. We can keep this. Hopefully we draw into some good stuff here. Got 2 turns to hit. Okay. Now we really want to hit a white mana. Where the white mana at? Come on. Get me a plains. Okay, Concealed Courtyard is pretty good. That is our white mana. And then we're going to slow him down with Freebooter here, hopefully. Hopefully a Rage Conceive? No, not really. What you got, Scribe Jones? Goblin Warchief? Yeah, good avatar. I thought about going with a goblin. Okay, we can take Gideon, or we can take Anguished Unmaking. I think we take Gideon and make them Unmaking our Freebooter, and that way we have a chance to play our Gideon too. Although Resto Angel kind of destroys our Gideon. They're gonna play Gideon no matter what. We slow him down for a turn if we take Unmaking. Yeah, let's slow him down for a turn, and then they'll have to use the Unmaking on Free Sailor if they decide they want to. They might want to Resto Angel instead. Who knows? And they play nothing? Ugh. Very unfortunate. We have the mana, but not the right color. Anguished Unmaking is an instant. So let's just hack. Oh my god. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just attacked into Resto Angel. Oh my god, and I knew they had it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. That feels so bad. We will come back. Don't worry. Maybe it'll be next match, but we'll get there. We'll show them that was a fluke. So 4 mana, we can play Gideon. We're almost at Elish Norn levels. Almost. So let's play Elspeth first. We're not in the worst shape ever. It just feels like it. 'Cause it hurts more when you screw it up like that. But all that really did is give them an Anguished Unmaking, which they'll use to kill something, but still. Destroy target non-land permanent. Okay. So they'll probably use it on... Oof. Okay. You really killed Elspeth there. Elspeth, you made a token, you bought us a little time. Nice thing is Elish Norn will wipe that stuff. Path to Exile. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's play Gideon and hope they don't attack it. I probably should have played Ancient Tomb in case I drew a Plains, then I could have played Elish and held up Path. Okay, no blocks because we need to kill Gideon on the crackback. Alright, Gideon's dead. They have Resto and Colonnade. But they are both tiny now. They're probably going to Anguished Unmaking our Elish Norn. And they can swing in for 7 and win. Damn it. We were so close too. Or they're going to not do that for some reason. They decided to play Monastery Mentor into killing it. So they misplayed. We might be able to win because of that. Okay. We can attack for 3. And we can return 2 creatures to their hand. And draw a card. Okay. It's something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could play Coalition Relic, but I would be hurting myself. Taking myself to 2 life to do it. We're already taking ourselves down to 3, so this is already in big risk city. Okay. They attack with both. We play Tundra. Play Mana Confluence, return, and draw. I think they already played a land this turn, so they can't even play the Colonnade again, which is not... Oh, they did. They were able to play Colonnade. Search for Azcanta, okay. Well, let's draw something good here. Okay, that was not anything good. Attack with all creatures. Get him down to 9, I guess. Alright, we have tons of mana. We have to path the colonnade this turn. We just lose. Whoa. Are they doing something big here? Or are they just trying to figure out how to tap for their colonnade? Gideon Jura. Alright. Okay. Man. Oof. Drawing land is killing us. I need like Sphinx's Rev here. Stat. Please. Sphinx's Rev. Oh, I have to attack Gideon. Whoops. Now if they both attack, I can't win. But if one of them attacks, we can win. Alright. Die, Gids. Alrighty. That's fine. I think I need to get like Faith's Fetters, maybe. Ooh, Phyrexian Metamorph. Even that can't save us, so good game. Let's play another. Round 3, baby. They have tons. This is decent against them. Honestly, Spear of Heliod would have been good. Because they have all these, like, slow, grindy ways to kill us. We could use that to kill them back. Other than that, let's take out Gifts Ungiven and Unburial Rites. And put in... like... oh, Phiomancer. We'll put in Gonti. Lord Gonti. Yeah, I'll try it. Who knows? This is for fun. But we're gonna kick some butt. It's close to a good hand. This is a better hand. Keep. We'll put Mystic Confluence on the bottom, even though it's a great card. Play Swords of Plowshares in case they cheat out something insane on turn 1. We know they have a Wrath, so Pack Rat isn't the greatest card to get going, but it's something. Interesting. Let's hang out on this swamp here, because maybe we want to get another swamp. Or we want to get another... We want to draw a swamp. Okay, so now I will wait no longer. Getting swamp, playing Bitter Blossom, holding up swords. Cool. I would love to draw the ninja. Please let me draw a ninja. Because then I can use the Bitter Blossom Fairy to get my ninjutsu ninja out. The ninja zombie. Geist. Okay, well, that's a powerful cardo there, buddy. Blue mana. I don't need double blue. We're going to take a hit from the Geist here. Well, no, maybe we'll block. We'll block the 4/4. What are they getting? Go for the throat? They're gonna just kill poor Pack Rat? How could you? It was one day away from retirement. Alright, now I will hang back because we want to double block with fairy tokens next turn. The hexproof on that thing is disgusting. Alright, let's play this way so we don't have to burn life. I mean, this is a little wild. But I mean, come on. How can you not draw a bunch of cards off Skull Clamp and Bitter Blossom? Ooh. Ooh. Feels so good. They don't even have good attacks with Geist unless they kill Gonti somehow. Yes. Look at my hand and all its power. We're not in the best spot because we are losing a life each turn from Bitter Blossom. Basically makes it so we really don't want to play Ancient Tomb. Now, it's possible we could get rid of Bitter Blossom with Disenchant somewhere down the line, but we don't have tons of turns to do these kinds of things. Yep, so they are not attacking, otherwise they wouldn't have played Chart a Course main phase. They are scrambling, I believe. Alright. We have Faith's Fetters to gain 4 life. That is good. We can also Swords to Plowshare to gain life at some point. We can use Fractured Identity, but I don't believe we have a good target yet. Let's get rid of one of our rogues and draw 2. Let's play Teferi. And let's return Azcanta and draw a card. Cool. We can disenchant Azcanta at a later date. We need to start winning the game. We can't just be super controlling while we have Bitter Blossom out, but we could disenchant our Bitter Blossom. Faith's Fetters will gain us some more turns, so we're not down and out yet, but it's a little scary, a little scary. They know we have Fractured Identity, so I don't know what their plan is. Did we take out... You sideboard. Did we take out the big creature? No. So we still could somehow play... don't want them to have Gideon. If they do have Gideon, they can have Daze, or they can get Torrential Gearhulk. Okay. I'm afraid of the Gideon. Okay, so now they have Gearhulk. Gearhulk, go for the... no, Gearhulk and 2 lands. Okay. Or maybe Gearhulk and a land and 3 unknowns. Okay. All at my face, huh? Oh, they want to flip Legion's Landing. Alright, we kill Geist, take 1 damage, and they flip Legion's Landing. So we just really want to survive until we can... oh, Time Walk. Okay. I mean, you got it. They can Gideon us. If they do Gideon, we'll Fractured Identity it. So, I don't know. They're kind of in a bad spot with knowing what I have in my hand. They play Baby Gideon. And search. Okay. Do I want my own Gideon? This is tough stuff. I can attack Gideon for 4, kill it. Play Elspeth, create a token. Oh yeah, I can't kill it. Let's fractured identity it and make our own. Gideon, create a 2/2 knight. Okay. They're almost out of cards. Baby Jace. They can't cast anything. They can make a vampire. They can do Azcanta. Let's get up to Fairy, so that way if they play Gideon, we can bounce it with Teferi. Let's attack with Gideon. Well, should I attack with Gideon? You know they have Torrential Gear Hulk. So we can deal 5, 6, 9, 14 in the air. Not enough to go for the kill. Let's create one more 1/1 token and pass the turn. Attack with Gideon. They block with a vampire. Okay, that's fine. They revealed no cards with Azcanta, so that's good for us. They play Torrential Gear Hulk. And what card are they going to target? Fact or fiction? I'm surprised they didn't go for Time Walk. I don't think they have the mana for facts or fiction. Trinket Mage, okay. Okay, so on our turn we can attack for 8 with Gideon, and that'd be 10 with the fairies. I think we just want to attack with just Gideon. We want to enchant Faith's Fetters the Azcanta, so let's... Wow. Artifact creature enchantment, that is just a land. Okay. So let's... What trinket did they get? Anything? No. Okay. Let's... Gideon become a 5/5 ally. Okay. Nope. I was supposed to give it flying. Damn it. Alright, let's Azcanta. Gain 4 life. We have Plowshares and Disenchant up. So we can disenchant the Gear Hulk if we need to. Dang, I really screwed up with that Elspeth. And they gotta cast Time Walk, right? But even with Time Walk, they've got 1 card in hand. They probably don't have anything else to do. Go for the throat? Okay. They're going to destroy Lord Gonti and give me 2 cards? Okay. Ooh, Glenalandra. And Path to Exile. Okay. Alright, let's turn Gideon into a giant. Give Gideon 3/3 and flying. And we win! Hallelujah! Well, you saw our deck get crushed by mono green, and then we won against two other like control-y decks. So we got there. Our deck seemed pretty good. The Planeswalkers are super powerful if you can get them out in multiples, but a lot of decks are going to be focused on taking them out one by one by one. And when you're behind, playing a Planeswalker like Elspeth that creates a 1/1, as you saw in the second round, just doesn't really do it. Like, it doesn't get you back in the game. But if you're at parity or ahead, the Planeswalker is going to get you there. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Subscribe for more. I'm going to be playing Vintage Draft a bunch. It's my favorite format. I'll be playing a bunch of different archetypes, not always blue-white Planeswalkers. In fact, yesterday I had a good draft with green-blue, but mostly green. So feel free to check that out. But anyway, subscribe for more Vintage Cube drafts, and I usually play some Pioneer. So have a good one. Thanks for watching.